absolutely do. What a sight it is as we see our Pool A teams. It is England, the world #1 ranked side. They lead out this pool. The Wallaroos of Australia, quarter-finalists last tournament. They are now ranked 6th in the world. The 10th ranked United States. And it is a warm welcome back to Rugby World Cup action for the first time since 2014. Manusina, Samoa back. 32 matches across the next 12 match days. That is your Pool A lineup.
Coming in ranked #1 in the world, haven't lost a game since that Rugby World Cup final in 2022 and on a 27-game win streak. So looking at the team in the front row, Hannah Botterman and Muir make up the props with the ever-present Amy Cokayne at hooker. Moving on to the engine room, which consists of Moana Tallon earning her 2nd Rugby World Cup cap alongside Abby Ward, who is a fierce competitor in the 2nd row. And the fearless and solid back row making up of Alex Matthews, who is arguably one of the best #8s in the world, with a powerful Sadia Kabeya and a special night for Zoe Allcroft, who leads out as captain. And in the half-back positions, Natasha Hunt, we see a return, who was not involved in the last Rugby World Cup, links up with Zoe Harrison at #10. And a powerhouse of a centre partnership in Tatiana Hurd and Magic Megan Jones in that 13 channel. Look out for her. And there is plenty of pace in this back three, with Jess Breach and Abby Dow on the wing and World Player of the Year Ellie Kildunne at fullback. And John Mitchell, we could see 3 debutants off the bench this afternoon, and Emily Scarrett making her 5th.
The United States are ranked 10th in the world, winners of the first ever Women's Rugby World Cup quarterfinalists 3 years ago, but a lot of inexperienced World Cup players. Hope Rogers, though, isn't one of them. She's anchored the US scrum for more than a decade, now plays her 4th World Cup with Treda and Sagapulu up front. To the locks, where Talia Brody comes in for the injured Hallie Talfu'u. She joins Erica Jarrell Cersei in the middle row, starting to build some nice experience as a duo. So much rests on the shoulders of this experienced, tough, loose trio for the United States. The captain, Zachary, Georgie Paris-Redding, and the tireless Rachel Johnson. Olivia Ortiz is in at scrum half. She's got outside her the big boot of Mackenzie Hawkins to guide the USA around the park today. And 2 players who absolutely thrive in the spotlight, a midfield pairing of Olympic bronze medalists, Alev Kelter and Ilona Maher. It's a really experienced back three too for the United States Eagles. Bulai Matatonga and Emily Henrich are on the wings, and Lottie Sharp at fullback. Some great options off the bench for Sione Fukafuka. Look to for the USA young gun Freda Talfuna in jersey 20. Also to 19-year-old Soraya Ibarra. The stage is set. Let's look at the England team. 5 forwards with 50 or more caps. Cokayne, Ward, Allcroft and Matthews all started the last World Cup final. Between England's back three of Dow, Breach and Kildunne, they scored 136 test tries across a combined 154 matches. Every single player in the US forward pack does or has played their club rugby here in England, including Georgie Paris-Redding, Detroit-born but raised in England's northwest. 2 Olympic bronze medalists are in the heart of USA's backline. Ilona Maher's brought new fans and millions of eyes to rugby. Her foil is Alev Kelter, the skillful enforcer in midfield. Nobody in the game has done as much as Emily Scarrett. There's nothing she hasn't done as well. Wait for the roar when number 22 for England takes the field. For these tries, 28 points to 7. England lead the United States at half-time in the stadium alike. The brains trust of England just staying on the field a little longer. They lead the United States in the opening match of Rugby World Cup 2025 as we have a look through these numbers. Rachel Burford after the first half.
Yeah, and I think the big one that stands out for me is 11 missed tackles there for England. There's something that they really pride themselves on. But you've got to give credit to USA. You know, they're coming at them, they're attacking them through the channels, they're picking them off in different directions. But that'll be something that the England changing room right now will want to be addressing.
USA 8 penalties, 5 of those have come from scrums though, but pretty even really across the board. That discipline of the US.
Yeah, it's a real shame, isn't it? Because that's what's really allowing and gifting England back into this team. Yes, they've got a phenomenal set-piece scrum, but if you're going to be penalising that area, you're going to be gifting England opportunities that they will take.
USA lost Lev Kelter to the sin bin for 10 minutes. Truly rewarded. The tournament hosts, the tournament favourites, the world number one, have laid down the gauntlet for all comers, all challengers. England simply... We look through the final numbers. Yeah, they did shade them, the USA, in a couple of areas. Slightly more carries, slightly more metres, almost equal in gain line success, but England with the class across the board. Born for the big stage as we have a look at the Pool A standings after that first match. Of course, this is the opening match of Rugby World Cup 2025, so it is England top of the pops, a bonus point straight off the bat. Australia will play Samoa next up, with Samoa making their return to Rugby World Cup. USA, well, already that points deficit, a significant one for them as they look at bigger things later in the tournament. 2025 is underway, and this is what is all to come on day two. Australia plays Samoa in Pool A. Scotland and Wales from Manchester. What a matchup that is. Canada, the world number 2, real contenders, will take on Fiji, and another Six Nations matchup to round out an epic second day from Exeter. France taking on Italy.